Today's game is made possible by these sponsors: Community Trust Bank, Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Farmers National Bank, Intercounty Energy Cooperative, Thoroughbred Express Auto Wash, Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, Whitaker Bank, Big Deals Online Store, Bluegrass South Livestock Market, Kentucky Service Companies. Today's game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network, broadcast live around the world on hometownlive.net.
Well, there's a substantial less amount of Division I college football coaches in the attendance for tonight's game, but that doesn't mean this game is any less important than the one last night, as DCA hosts Boyle County in a massive 45th District matchup, and we're so glad to be courtside in the second deck of the Inter Smartin Athletic Complex, right across the street from the Hometown Radio Network studios. Tim, it's Boyle County, it's DCA, and this ends up being a very big game, particularly on Boyle County's side after they lost last night to Danville 53-50. There's no way the Rebels want to drop to 2-2 in the 45th District, because if they lose tonight, that would make DCA 3-0, right? And this is such a competitive district. This is one of those, you want that number one seed badly to give yourself the best chance to get to the district semifinals when it comes district tournament time. It's a big game tonight.
Yeah, and also if you have a bad night, you're going to get beat. I mean, there's no team in this district.
That's unbeatable.
Yeah, that doesn't think if they have a bad game, they're still going to win. I mean, you've got to be on your game every time you play in the district. And so, we've got a packed house, of course. It doesn't take too much to pack it here. But, there's no room. There's not much, standing room only, as they say. And to see a really good 45th District matchup. And I talked to a parent when I was leaving last night. I just kind of said hi to him on the way out. And he's like, we didn't show up. And I said, well, that happens sometimes. But you can't happen all the time. So, Boyle needs to show up tonight. And because, we talked about Coach Busick before, he's got this whole scouting chart against it. He's sure he's got his team ready.
The interesting thing about the 12th region this year is that it seems wide open. But I think from DCA's perspective, they want to show that they're still DCA. Right, a team that made the region semifinals 2 years ago, lost in triple overtime. A team that ran the table in the 12th region last year, made the Sweet 16 before losing first-round Sweet 16. So, yes, it's maybe more wide open. I think DCA, though, is saying, hey, we're still DCA. They went to Pulaski County last night and beat the Maroons by 19 points on the road in Pulaski County. So we'll see what they do tonight against Boyle County. Tip-off is coming up in 30 seconds right here on the Hometown Radio Network. Back in 30.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
At Bob Allen GMC, we are professional grade. Save as much as $10,000 off MSRP on Bob Allen's selection of new 26 GMC Sierra 2500 and 3500 Crew Cab 4x4 heavy-duty trucks. Stock number M26570, MSRP $97,490. Bob Allen GMC, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Boyle County sends their same starting five out that started the game yesterday, though they had three starters foul out in last night's game versus Danville. It is Harper Webb, Ethan Milburn, Owen Wheeler, Seneca driver Sawyer Pittman for DCA. It's their same starting five that we've seen for most of the year. We'll say that Eli Perez is back in the starting lineup in the place of Dre Motley. That's going to be Ben Michaels, Lake 10, Graham Domitian, Cole Addisman, and, me.
Cole's not starting.
Cole is not starting.
No, he's going almost like a three-guard look tonight.
You're exactly right. Yes, there is a change in DCA's starting lineup. Pardon me. Cole Addisman is out. Motley and Perez do start at guards alongside Graham Domitian. Ben Michaels and Lake 10 will start the forward and center position.
Sure, Coach Busick's seen something that he can kind of capitalize on. That's why we're getting Cole, which has been solid. he's not starting tonight.
Lake of 10, Seneca driver, jump at midcourt. Tip is controlled by Boyle County. Harper Webb has the basketball, and we are underway for high school basketball on the hometown radio network. Seneca driver, top of the circle, has the basketball. One bounce goes to Pittman. Pittman left side, closest to us to Ethan Milburn. Left block to Pittman. Dominion on him. Michaels now picks him up, and Pittman circles back around and will pass it over to Wheeler. Right side to Harper Webb. Webb had a quiet 3 quarters yesterday, exploded for 7 points in the fourth quarter. Again, Boyle County did lose that game, 53-50. Seneca driver with the basketball knocked out of his hands. Milburn has it in the corner. Harper Webb, right corner 3, misses everything. Michaels, strong side rebound. Last time we saw DCA in this gym, Michaels went for 30 points and 11 rebounds. A 10 will drive baseline, blocked away by driver from behind, and Wheeler has the rebound, sprinting in the front court. Left side looking for Webb. Motley trails the play, knocks the basketball away, and takes the basketball for DCA. Here's Dre Motley, likes to take it to that right hand. Over a 10, right corner as driver picks him up. He'll drive left hand, float it up over top of driver. Missed it, but Michaels has the board to Motley. Motley up top to Eli Perez, looking for a 10. Ball knocked out of a 10's hands, but he gets it back. Lobs it down low for Michaels. Almost takes him out of bounds to Domitian. Domitian will drive right hand, absorbs the contact, puts it up, misses the floater. And Harper Webb has the rebound for Boyle County. Far side, he slings it over to Owen Wheeler in the front court. Wheeler bounce pass to driver, left wing 3. Misses, right-hand side rebound taken by number 21 for DCA. That's Ben Michaels, who comes near side to Domitian over to Perez. Perez, right corner, cut off by Pittman. Back up top to Domitian. Domitian left wing to Motley. In the corner, they go to a 10. He fires a left corner 3. Misses too hard. And the rebound is taken by Sawyer. Pittman almost knocked out of bounds by Owen Wheeler, who was over there as well. But Pittman does grab the loose basketball. Left corner, Harper Webb. Webb knocked away by Perez, who keeps it in bounds in the front court. Perez lays it up off the glass and good. Whitaker bank shot by Eli Perez, who is amped up after that play, averages 5.2 a game. He has battled that left ankle injury basically all year long. Finally got back against Southwestern earlier this week and has played in every game since then. And starts in tonight's game. Harper Webb, downloaded driver, taken away by Domitian from behind the play. Domitian with a left-hand dribble in the front court, no look pass to Perez, who goes to Michaels, steps back, thought about a 3, instead goes to Domitian, straight on 3, book it! He averages 12.4 a game. He's such a good defender around the perimeter as well. Graham Domitian is. Shoots 39% from three-point range. DCA as a team shoots about 34% from range. Here's Owen Wheeler deep on the left side. Bounce pass to Pittman. Pittman nearest us to Ethan Milburn, who hesitates, hands it off to Wheeler. He'll drive left hand, met by a double team, knocked away by Domitian once again. Domitian in front court and fouled by Owen Wheeler reaching in. Foul on Owen Wheeler is his first. That is Boyle County's first. And here comes Collier Sexton checking in for Owen Wheeler. Boyle County at 8-5, DCA at 11-3. Sean Busick, the DCA head coach, stands there right next to the scorers table. 491 career wins in his coaching career between Indiana and Kentucky. Dre Motley, mid-range jumper, misses short, rebound, tapped out. Motley chases it down, saves it in, goes to Michaels. Michaels to a 10. He'll drive right hand around driver, missed the layup, rebound tapped around out of bounds, and it'll go to Boyle County. Yeah, so looking at more than likely, Tim, DCA's head coach, Sean Busick, potentially hitting that 500 win mark this year. Coached 32 years in Indiana. This is second year coaching at Danville Christian Academy. Driver with a hard take, misses right-hand layup. Michaels clears the board for DCA, goes to Domitian. Domitian will drive, loses the basketball from behind, poked away. Milburn has it and hands it off to Harper Webb. Webb works around the screen in the front court with a left-hand take, stopped by Perez, hands it off to Sexton, who swings it back over to Harper Webb. Perez is all over him, man-to-man defense. Webb fall-away jumper, banked it home, and it rolled around the rim. Whirly-gigged around the rim, and Harper Webb has his first 2 in this one against Boyle County on the board. It's 5-2 DCA with 4:08 to play on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Motley around the screen, up top to a 10. Thought about a long 3, now takes a deep 3. Bingo! And here's a guy who's 6'9" and shoots 45% from three-point range. Got to put a hand in his face. It's 8-2. DCA leads by 6. Here's Sexton for the right-hand baseline drive. Fall-away jumper over top of a 10. Rattles home for Sawyer Pittman. averages 8.2 a game. DCA has doubled up Boyle County. It's 8-4. Here in this first quarter, the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Motley around the screen from Michaels. Picks up his dribble. Swings it far side to a 10. A 10 to the Domitian left corner. Holds the basketball. Works around the screen from a 10. Kicks it back to Lake. Wide open left corner 3. Fake the 3. And then Driver made contact with him as he left his feet. Foul on Seneca. Driver is his first. That is Boyle County's second. And that'll summon Lucas Akers off the bench. Ethan Milburn will check out. Cole Danisman will check in. And Dre Motley will check out for DCA. Two teams have met 12 previous times head-to-head. Tonight, the 13th all-time matchup. Boyle County is 7-5 in the previous 12 matchups against DCA. Domitian around the screen. Hands it off to Michaels with a bounce pass and a beauty from Graham Domitian. A little pick and roll DCA ran, and there's been Michaels' first points in this one. 4 different Warriors have scored. They're 10 points so far in this game, and DCA leads by 6. Sexton bounce pass to Driver on the right wing. Makes 2 dribbles with his right hand, goes to Sexton, left wing, deep 3, rolls off the rim, comes off. Ball bounced off of Akers, out of bounds, and I think it was touched last by Cole Danisman as Boyle County will keep possession of it. DCA has won 2 straight versus Boyle County, which, check this out, is the longest current 45th District win streak against Boyle County. It's just 2 games in a row. That's how consistently good the Rebels have been in this district for a long time. Sexton drives in, blocked away by a 10. And it's a cheerleader in the foot. Boyle County will keep possession of it. Lake had a triple-double in that win over Southwestern. Earlier this week, he had a big game yesterday in the win over Pulaski County. He had 30 points, 14 rebounds, and 7 blocks just last night. Pittman trying to leave it for Wheeler, taken away by Eli Perez. Perez takes it right hand, lays it up and in. A couple of big defensive plays for Eli Perez. A couple of finishes at the rim, a Whitaker bank shot. It's a full timeout for Jamie Todd. Boyle County trails DCA 12-4. Back in 1 minute on the Hometown Radio Network.
At Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors. Since 1949 at Stuart Powell, we make it easy. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the bypass in Danville or online at stuartpowell.com.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top-quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
Joe Mathis alongside Tim Holland with the 2:24 mark left here in the first quarter. It is Boyle County trailing DCA 12-4 on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Eli Perez, a couple of steals, a couple of buckets to lead DCA defensively in this one. Driver down low to Akers in the right block. Goes in the corner of Pittman, back to Akers, who fakes, gets a 10 in the air, takes it himself with the right hand, and a kiss off the glass for Lucas Akers. That's his first 2 in this one, 12-6. DCA leads. Domitian goes to Danisman, left corner, wide open 3. Misses short. Rebound comes out strong side, though. Perez is knocked out of his hands, and we have a foul. Is it on Wheeler? It is indeed on Owen Wheeler, who just checked back in after the timeout by Boyle County, and Wheeler picks up his second foul. It's Boyle County's third, and Harper Webb is back in for the Rebels. Lake at 10 on the right baseline. Comes in the corner to Michaels. Michaels, Domitian back around the screen, trying to get it back to a 10. They get it to him. Now a backdoor cut by Michaels. Nobody picked him up, and Michaels fumbled the basketball, and Boyle County comes out with it. Pittman to Sexton, far side, back to Sawyer Pittman. Holds the basketball over his head, works on Cole Danisman, bounces it near side to Seneca Driver. Driver had 22 rebounds in last night's game against Danville. Floater is no good by Collier Sexton. Actually didn't even hit the rim, but Lucas Akers is there, and off the bench, Akers has got 4 points. And it's 12-8. A 10, right corner 3. He hits another one. That is just dangerous. Again, he's 6'9". He's hit 2 threes. He's 2 for 2 from three-point range in the first quarter. He's got 6, and obviously the more he hits from the three-point range, the more the defense has to close in on him, which allows him to drive with a basketball. Pittman to Sexton, right corner. He'll fire a 3. Misses too hard off the back rim, then comes near side to Eli Perez. Domitian goes to Dadisman. Back to Domitian, right wing, and he walked. Well, Boyle County and DCA have played in some extremely tight games this year. Boyle County has 5 losses this year by combined 28 points, so about a 5.5 point per game margin separating them and their losses. But they've also had some really tight wins. 5 of their 8 wins are by 8 points or less. In fact, you look at their margin, they have one of the smaller points against the point scored margins in the 12th region. Driver's shot is blocked by a 10, but Boyle County has the rebound. They go to Pittman. Pittman bounce pass back near midcourt to Sexton with Perez picking him up. He'll work left hand. DCA stays in that man-to-man defense. Over to Webb. Webb around the screen. Perez hounds him near midcourt. Perez gets screened by Driver and handed off to Pittman with 22 to play. Pittman baseline drive, and we have a foul on the floor, and it's going to be on Eli Perez. And Busick is livid because Driver, it looked like shoved Perez underneath the basket, and they called Perez with the foul. Foul on Eli Perez is number 1. Busick's not happy about it. Collier Sexton on the baseline. Goes in the corner. Pittman's wide open. Right corner 3. That one's off the top of the backboard and is off. Driver with a fall-away rebound. Misses a jumper. And a 10 has the board with 12 to play. He goes near side to Domitian in the front court. Domitian no-look pass to Bradshaw. Lost it. Saves it into Driver. Here comes Boyle County running the other way with 4 to play. Driver stops. 3 to play. Goes back to Webb. Webb, three-pointer at the buzzer. Misses short and then bounced in. A shooter's roll and a friendly touch for Harper Webb as he hits one at the buzzer. We're through 1 quarter of play. It's DCA 15, Boyle County 11. Second quarter is coming up on the Hometown Radio Network.
New Rams cost less at Bob Allen Motor Mall during the Start Something New sales event. Lease a new 25 Ram 2500 Bighorn Diesel Night Edition Crew Cab for only $4.99 per month for 51 months. Plus, receive Ram's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. $11,471 plus first payment, taxes, and fees. Do it, Sonny. 7,500 lease miles per year. Stock C25173. Shop Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Anytime the crew gets together, one thing's guaranteed. Somebody's hungry. Don't get just any pizza. Get the pizza. The Big New Yorker for just $10. Pizza Hut's biggest pizza, made to feed the whole crew. Extra large, foldable slices, and fluffy New York style crust. Season with Parmesan and oregano. The Big New Yorker, just $10 for a limited time. A Danville, Harrisburg, and Stanford. Order at pizzahut.com or in the app.
Ask Click for a limited time offer. Prices, participation, and availability may vary. Additional charge for extra toppings, max 3, and extra cheese. Taxes, tip, and delivery fees not included.
Harper Webb's buzzer-beating 3 ends the first quarter and gives Boyle County down to a 4-point deficit. It's 15-11. DCA leads by 4 to begin the second quarter of play. Ben Michaels with the basketball. And we'll shovel it off to Domitian. Left wing to Bradshaw. Sexton picks him up quickly to Domitian up top to a 10. A 10 gets by Driver. Has it poked away. Or did he pass it to Michaels? Oh, he passed it. He faked the pass to the corner, then snuck it into Ben Michaels, who laid it up and in. 4 for Ben Michaels. And it's 17-11. DCA leads by 6. Here's Sexton. Left-hand drive blocked by a 10 once again. It's block number 3 for Big Lake at 10. That one, I think, hit a cheerleader in the head this time. They play dodgeball over there if you're a DCA cheerleader with Lake of 10 patrolling the interior.
Kind of like in baseball. You always got to be watching the ball.
Exactly. Sexton over to Webb. Right corner. He'll take a 3. Misses too hard. Domitian has the rebound, and Driver fouled him. And Driver and Domitian talking to each other. Seneca Driver picks up foul number 2. It is Boyle County's first foul here in the second quarter. Milburn will check in. Seneca Driver will check out. It was 16 points and 22 rebounds last night for Seneca Driver in that 53-50 Danville win over Boyle County. Here's Graham Domitian. Swings it far side to Josiah Bradshaw. Bradshaw spins, gets up in the air, and fouled by Collier Sexton. Went one-on-one with Collier, and Bradshaw picks up the foul. Sexton picks up his first, Boyle County second. Josiah Bradshaw to the line for 2 free throws. He's 66.7% from the line this season.
You know, it's something we haven't seen from Josiah. He usually sets up and shoots it from the 3-point because he's pretty accurate from out there.
First free throw by Bradshaw's good.
But it's kind of the first time we've seen him really drive, and nice little spin move there.
This DCA team will not have any breaks towards the end of the year. They play a really tough schedule, and we'll have many of those games. They're home games for DCA. Perez checks out. Motley checks in. Second free throw, no good. Left side rebound for Collier Sexton, who sprints into front court. Sexton near side to Pittman, who swings it back over to Collier Sexton. Bradshaw on him, DCA man-to-man defense. There's Pittman. Works around Akers. Takes it to the right block. Challenges a 10. Fall-away jumper's too hard. And Michaels has the rebound for Danville Christian Academy. Michaels slings it back to Dominion, and that's a backcourt, is it not? Yeah, it is. Sean Busick says the ball was tipped. The official on that side's the one who called the backcourt violation. I didn't see the ball get tipped, but it looked like a pretty clear backcourt violation. I mean, Dominion in the front court slung it back to Michaels, who was clearly in backcourt. But DCA does turn it over. And Collier Sexton will have the basketball. Up top to Akers. Akers hands it off to Sexton. Ball knocked loose by Dominion, and it's out of bounds off of Sexton, and DCA will take it. Been a long time since Boyle County has lost back-to-back district games. January 4th and January 9th of 2019. In that 2018-2019 season, a 10 with a left hand taken. Floats it up off the glass. Whitaker bank shot for Big Lake at 10. His first points inside the three-point arc. Yeah, he's got 8 in this one.
Lake's going to take advantage of Seneca being out of the game. So.
Right block, Harper Webb has it. Dominion picks him up. Fall-away jumper. High arcing shot by Webb is no good. Battle for the board comes out to Lucas Akers, who's swatted away by a 10. But it comes out to Pittman, whose floater is no good. Grabs the rebound, puts it back up, misses again. Milburn has the rebound. His putback is no good. And we have a foul on the floor. Multiple offensive rebounds for Boyle County, which they did very well last night against Danville. Foul on DCA is on Ben Michaels. That's his first. That is DCA's first as well. And a fourth chance for Boyle County now with the basketball. Sexton up top to Harper Webb. Webb trying to work on Dominion. Gets a screen from Milburn. Right-hand drive, step back. Thought about a 3. Instead goes right corner to Sawyer Pittman. Pittman works with a left-hand dribble. Up top to Akers. Akers hands it off to Webb. Webb stops. Straight on 3. Misses short. We have a loose ball foul on the floor, and it's on Sawyer Pittman as Josiah Bradshaw got slung down. Pittman's first is Boyle County's third. Boyle County's had good defensive performances this year. They've had some bad ones as well. They've had some good offensive performances and some bad ones as well. They've scored just 90 points combined their previous 2 games. It's their lowest 2-game stretch of the year up to this point. Bradshaw left wing 3. Count it. You mentioned Bradshaw usually sets up 10 from three-point range. He shoots 27% from deep, and it gives DCA their biggest lead of the game. It's 23-11. It's a 12-point Warrior lead. Milburn has the basketball. He'll work with the right hand. Down low to Akers. Works on a 10. Stops. The 10's there. Holds a big wingspan up in the air, and Akers kicks it up top to Pittman. His fall-away jumper over Michaels misses, and Lake at 10 clears the board for DCA. Far side to Dominion. Dominion in transition. Down low to Michaels, who's wide open.
Yeah, I don't know how Ben Michaels does it, but he always gets lost up underneath. Nobody's on him, so he gets a lot of points that way.
The 10-3 run to start the second quarter by DCA, and Sexton going up for a shot off the left block is fouled by Graham Dominion. That's Dominion's first. That is DCA's second, and it sends Collier Sexton to the line for 2 free throws. Sexton 77.8% from the line. This is a really good free throw shooting team on both sides. DCA shoots 73% from the line. Boyle County right under 70%. And Sexton makes the first free throw. Shot 15 of 22 Boyle County did last night from the free throw line. That's 68.2%. Second free throw for Collier Sexton is nothing but net. Got his first 2. A junior who averages 8.4 a game. Here's Dominion. 25-13. DCA leads by 12. Michaels at the top of the circle. Will hand it off to Dominion. Bounces it to Bradshaw left wing. On the block, down low to a 10. And now backs up near the corner and slings it back over to Dominion. Back to a 10. In the right corner. Up top to Motley. Motley between his legs with McGuffey on him. Sorry, Andrew Holder on him. Andrew Holder just checked in for Boyle County. Right-hand side, Domitian on the right wing. Will fake the handoff to Bradshaw. Ball knocked away. Gets it back. Goes to Michaels. Backdoor cut by Domitian. Missed the layup off the front rim with a left-hand finger roll. Boyle County has it. Sexton down low to Driver. Ball kicked away by a 10. And Boyle County's going to keep it. Substitution. Sawyer Pittman is in. And Collier Sexton's going to check out. Mentioned DCA schedule at the end of the year, Tim. February 5th versus WEB Du Bois. They'll host Du Bois. That's the third highest scoring team in the entire state of Kentucky. They average 81.2 points per game. They'll also be at George Rogers Clark on February 7th. They'll host Lexington Catholic later this year as well. Harper Webb hounded by Motley in the corner. They go to Driver. Up top, Pittman fakes a three. Michaels bites, attends there to recover. Over to Webb. Free throw line to Driver. Spins around. Fadeaway jumper good for Seneca Driver. First points of the game. Well, kind of needs a lot more out of Seneca Driver offensively than what he's given them tonight. He scored against 16 last night. He leads Boyle County in scoring 16.4 a game. Jamie Todd, the Rebel head coach, claps from the sideline as Motley takes it in and is fouled. There's 3 black jerseys in there. We'll see which one they get. Looks like it's Ethan Milburn. Could double as 32 or 23. Can't be 23 because Akers isn't on the floor. It's on Ethan Milburn. 2 shots coming for Dre Motley. Motley from the free throw line this season, a 50% free throw shooter. He makes his first. He hasn't shot many free throws this year at all. Motley has, and that's just his 5th free throw attempt. Motley, one of the handful of seniors on this DCA team. Meanwhile, Boyle County, very, very young. Ashton Drakeford, Eli McGuffey, Ethan Milburn, seniors for them, but their top 4 scorers are all juniors or sophomores. Driver drives, right hand, and he's tripped up and no foul call. Bounce pass up the court to Perez, who hands it off to Motley, back to Perez to a 10. Fakes the right wing 3. He drives, passes it down low in the block to Michaels, who posts up, stops, spins, back up top to a 10. Fakes a 3, 1 dribble in, and good recovery defense by Boyle County. They go right wing to Dre Motley. He'll drive baseline, kicks it over to a 10, and Motley stepped on the baseline out of bounds. Lucas Akers and Collier Sexton back in. Ethan Milburn and Seneca Driver will check out. No, Ethan Milburn is in. Sorry, it's changes all over the place. It's Andrew Holder who checks out with Seneca Driver. Apologize. 85% of Boyle County scoring comes from underclassmen. Again, their top 4 scorers are all underclassmen. They are shooting it a lot better than they did last year. About 11% better than last season. Fouled away by Sexton's no good. Milburn grabs the rebound, blocked away by a 10. Up top to Webb. His 3's good. 8 for Harper Webb. He leads all the Rebel scorers. It's 27-18. Boyle's trimmed the DCA lead down to single digits. See if a 10 has an answer. Step back, right wing 3. Misses short, and Webb has the board for Boyle County. The Rebels run the other way, right to left on your radio dial. Transition 3. Count it! Back-to-back for Harper Webb. He's got 11. It's 27-21, and DCA wants a full timeout. That 12-point lead trimmed down to 6. Back in 1 minute on the Hometown Radio Network.
Ready to remodel your home with new kitchen, bath, or lighting, but costs are holding you back? Good news. The Big Deal Store and HometownLive.net can help you get started with your remodeling dreams. You can now save money on gift certificates to Lux 218 in Danville. You're a new headquarters for luxury remodeling for less. They have a wonderful showroom of ideas to kickstart your home remodeling job this year. Don't let price hold you back. Get true luxury for less at Lux 218, and then get extra savings by buying gift certificates at the Big Deal Store. You can get $100 for half price when you buy 5 or more. So get $1,000 for just $500. For all the details, visit the Big Deal Store and HometownLive.net. Remodeling just got easier and so much more affordable when you team up with Lux 218 and the Big Deal Store.
Back-to-back threes by Boyle County's Harper Webb has cut that DCA lead down to 6, 27-21. And Sean Busick calls a timeout, and the Warriors have the basketball with Graham Domitian in the front court with a left-hand dribble. Goes to Motley. Motley looking down low for a 10, but Milburn shoves him out of the lane. He gets him off the block. Now they do go to a 10. A 10 slings it to Perez. He'll drive baseline. Double team, reverse layup, bounces off. Rebound tapped around, comes out to Ethan Milburn. He's fouled by Eli Perez. Foul on Eli is number 2. It is number 3 on DCA. And Josiah Bradshaw is going to check back in for Danville Christian Academy. DCA beat Pulaski last night 62-43. It was Pulaski County's first home loss of the year. It's also their least number of points scored in a game this year, and their biggest 12th region loss since January the 3rd of 2023, when they lost to Lincoln County by 27 points. Ethan Milburn puts it in. It's 27-23, 8-0 run by Boyle County. Motley deep on the left-hand side near midcourt, back to Domitian. Domitian holds the basketball over top of his head. DCA has seen that 12-point lead trimmed down to 4. Motley will drive with a right hand, crossover into the paint, steps around Akers, puts it up, and Lucas Akers is called for a foul. We're trying to draw a charge, and right when he set up, Motley sidestepped to the left and hit Akers really more with a hip check. Going to be Lucas Akers first. That is Boyle County's 5th, and Dre Motley goes back to the line. He hit a pair earlier this quarter. Dre Motley's first free throw. Good. DCA, for the longest time, kind of like their girls' team, but maybe even more so than the girls' team, was known for their defense, and they still are a good defensive team, but they are much better offensively this year. Second free throw by Motley is good. They already have 2 80-point games this year, and 6 of their 11 games, they've scored 70 or more. They did that just 4 times all of last year. They've already done that 6 times in their first 14 games of the year. Here's Lake 10, who takes it in and hangs on the rim with a 2-hand slam after the ball came loose in backcourt. Lake 10 finishes that one. He's in double digits. He has 10, and DCA's back up by 8. Back-to-back buckets. It's 31-23. Milburn left wing with the basketball at 10. Man-to-man, pick and roll to Pittman. His floater in the paint's too hard off the back rim. Rebound tapped out to Dre Motley with 45 to play. Motley hesitates and then comes into front court, goes to Domitian. At the top of the circle, he'll think about a long 3. Opts otherwise and goes to Bradshaw left wing, back to Domitian. Domitian goes to Motley. And Motley back up top to Domitian. Free throw line to Michaels. Michaels spins. Goes to Domitian left wing. 25 to play now. Up top to Bradshaw. Bradshaw jab step to a 10. Left wing. A 10 fires a long left wing 3. Misses left-hand side of the rim. Rebound comes out to Milburn with 13 to play. Over to Webb near side. Harper Webb's at the hot hand for the Rebels in this second quarter. He's hit 2 threes. He has 11. Webb drives, fall away. Jumper is way short. A 10 has the rebound with 2 to play. A 10 three-quarter court shot is nowhere close. We have played one half of basketball. It's DCA 31, Boyle County 23 here at the half. We break down the first half coming up for you in 3 minutes on your home for Danville Christian Academy and Boyle County basketball, the Hometown Radio Network.
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our mini branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
It's 2026, and Danville Bike and Footwear wants you to be ready for the new year. Get your bike ready to hit the roads and trails with $20 off our basic bike tune-up and $30 off our standard tune-up. And for those of you looking for fun runs, Danville Bike and Footwear hosts group runs every Monday and Thursday evenings at 6:30 p.m. Take charge of the new year with a new you and visit Danville Bike and Footwear, where adventure and comfort ride together. They're located downtown Danville, right next to City Hall.
It's time to to save at Bob Allen Nissan. Save thousands on Bob Allen's selection of new 26 Nissan Pathfinders. 0% financing is available. And take advantage of extended terms. Model 22615. Bob Allen Nissan on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com. It's time to save on new Nissan Pathfinders at Bob Allen Nissan. We are Danville's deal maker.
What is it that makes parents continue to choose Danville Christian Academy for their kids' education?
Hi, my name is Amy. What I love most about DCA is that my children can go to school and worship God each and every single day.
Hello, my name is Jenna, and what I love most about DCA is that my kids are learning their true identity in Christ.
Hi, my name is Brittany, and I love DCA because my kids get a quality education that is Christ-centered.
You can find out firsthand why parents are choosing Danville Christian Academy. Enrolling now for preschool through 12th grade.
Winning is about forcing a turnover. Just like the Wildcats using a full-court press, our energy efficiency programs can force a turnover on high energy costs. Don't ride your bench, be a player. Visit intercountyenergy.net to find out how we can help. Saving energy and money is a slam dunk. Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Got the top price for your livestock? Take them to the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, where they have drop-off hours to fit the busy farmer's needs. Selling your livestock a profitable and a pleasant experience. Save the hassle of a long haul. Sell your livestock at the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, 277 Courtier Road in Stanford. Call Bluegrass South Livestock Market at 606-365-0665. Bluegrass South Livestock Market in Stanford.
31-23, DCA leads over Boyle County by 8 here. At the half, it's Harper Webb who leads all scores with 11 for Boyle County, 4 for Lucas Akers, and 2 each for Seneca Driver, Sawyer Pittman, and Collier Sexton. For DCA, hold on, I'm watching my son and making sure he's not horse playing around. He is horse playing around, but I'm making sure he's not horse playing around the camera down there. Sorry about that. 10 for Lake of 10, 6 for Ben Michaels, 4 each for Dre Motley, Eli Perez, Josiah Bradshaw, 3 for Graham Domitian. Cole Danisman played in the first half, but did not score. Those are the offensive numbers. Tim has defensive numbers. Tim, what do you have?
All right, so we start off with the Boyle County Rebels. We've got Seneca Driver with 1 rebound, 1 block. Harper Webb with 2 rebounds. Sawyer Pittman with 3. Ethan Milburn with 4, along with Lucas Akers has 4. And then Collier Sexton has 2, with a first half total of 16 rebounds, 1 block. And then for the DCA boys, we have Lake of 10 has 3 rebounds, 5 blocks. Graham Domitian has 1 rebound. Eli Perez has 2. Ben Michaels has 5. And Dre Motley has 2 rebounds for a total of 13 rebounds and 5 blocks in the first half.
Now, 31-23, DCA leads Boyle County here at the half. Again, we talked about it pregame. This is a very big game for Boyle County because a loss here drops them to 2-2 in the 45th district standings, and DCA would be 3-0. And not that it's unattainable by any stretch of the imagination, but they would be in the loss column 2 games behind DCA already, just about midway through the district slate. And you'd have to hope some other teams handle business against DCA if you want a shot at the 1 seed. Lincoln County obviously still lurking around. Danville got a big win last night, but DCA being 3-0 in the district would be big for them if they can hang on to this win. That's why it's such an important game for Boyle County. Rebels shot 6 of 22 in the first half, 3 of 11 from three-point range. That's 27.3% for three-point range, and 27.3% for the first half as well overall. I'm sorry, I said 6 of 22. They're actually 9 of 33. The 6 of 22 was from two-point field goal range. So they shoot exactly 27.3% from two-point range, overall field goals, and three-point range as well. DCA shot 7 of 13 from two-point range, 4 of 8 for three-point range, 52.4% from the field in the first half for Danville Christian Academy. So they shoot nearly 26% or so better than Boyle County did from the field in the first half. DCA outscored Boyle County 15-11 in the first quarter, 16-12 in the second quarter, 31-23. DCA leads by 8 here at the break. Second half action coming up for you in 3 minutes on your home for DCA and Boyle County Basketball, the Hometown Radio Network.
Now available at Farmers National Bank, free checking and a free gift. Simply open a new Farmers National Bank personal or business checking account and receive a free gift. Minimum required deposit is only $50. We make the process fast and easy. Call 866-888-0220 or stop into one of our 12 convenient locations. Farmers National Bank, with locations in Danville, Bergen, Harrodsburg, Junction City, Lancaster, Perryville, Stanford, Liberty, and Middleburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
New Jeeps cost less at Bob Allen Motor Mall. During the Start Something New sales event, lease a new 26 Jeep Wrangler Willys for only $247 per month for 39 months. $54.61 plus first payment, taxes, and fees. Due at signing, 7,500 lease miles per year. Stock C 26,133. Must have lease loyalty. Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
This is Boyle County EMS Director Mike Rogers. Boyle County is one of 6 counties in the state that offers a crisis response unit. What does that mean? When 911 receives a call from someone going through a mental health crisis, Boyle County EMS responds appropriately in a discreet manner with a social worker and a paramedic, keeping the individual's dignity intact. If you or someone you know suffers from a mental health issue, Boyle County EMS is ready to help. Call 911 or Boyle County EMS at 859-238-1134. Boyle County EMS, when life feels overwhelming, we bring calm, care, and a path forward.
Hi, I'm Alan Martin, branch manager at Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has supported communities that we call home since 1903. With locations in Boyle and Mercer counties, Community Trust Bank is a full-service bank dedicated to helping you meet your lending needs and financial goals. Please stop by and see me at our Danville main office located at 462 West Main Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, loans subject to credit approval.
Ready to remodel your home with new kitchen, bath, or lighting, but costs are holding you back? Good news. The Big Deal Store and HometownLive.mat can help you get started with your remodeling dreams. You can now save money on gift certificates to Lux 218 in Danville. You're a new headquarters for luxury remodeling for less. They have a wonderful showroom of ideas to kickstart your home remodeling job this year. Don't let price hold you back. Get true luxury for less at Lux 218, and then get extra savings by buying gift certificates at the Big Deal Store. You can get $100 for half price when you buy 5 or more. So get $1,000 for just $500. For all the details, visit the Big Deal Store and HometownLive.mat. Remodeling just got easier and so much more affordable when you team up with Lux 218 and the Big Deal Store.
31-23, it's a DCA 8-point lead. I mentioned the rebounding. Same exact thing happened yesterday, Tim, with Boyle County dominating Danville on the boards and then ended up losing the game. Boyle County's out-rebounded DCA 21-14. 2 more turnovers than DCA, but again, it's been the shooting. DCA shot the ball a lot better than Boyle County has in this first half. Second half is coming up. Jamie Todd, the head coach of Boyle County, led by Boyle County is a new head coach in Jamie Todd, a former Rockcastle County Rocket who graduated in 2010, played at Asbury University. Talked a little bit yesterday about Jamie Todd. He went to Asbury to play collegiately, and then knee injuries began to stack up on him. I think he had mentioned to me on the air it was like 4 knee surgeries he had, and eventually he's like, you know what, I'm done. Yeah. Let's move into coaching. And started off coaching. He's coached at his alma mater at Rockcastle County Middle School, Madison Southern High School as an assistant, Asbury's an assistant, and now his first head coaching gig lands him at Boyle County High School. He was a good athlete in high school, played basketball for Rockcastle County, also played football. He was an honorable mention all-state football player at Rockcastle County High School during his football playing days, and had the Rebels starting off at 3-0, the best start at Boyle since their region championship team started off 6-0 in 2020 and 2021, led by former head coach Denny Webb. That 2020-21 team was. Inbound pass to the backcourt, taken by Harper Webb, and the Rebels trail by 8 to begin this second half. Here's Harper, had a big first half with 11 points. Over to Seneca. Seneca had only 2 points in that first half. Backs down Lake. That's a good way to start. Seneca driver with a move in the right-hand block off the glass and good. Whitaker bank shot for Seneca, 31-25, DCA by 6. Underway here in the third quarter. Here's Graham Domitian. Domitian to Michaels. Michaels spins back to Graham. On about a long three, goes in the corner to Motley. Motley takes a right corner three, goes back to Domitian. He'll work with the left hand, trying to get by Harper Webb to a cutting Eli Perez. His finger roll is no good. Rebound tapped up in the air, taken by Owen Wheeler, who played sparingly in the first half due to foul trouble. He's back in there to start the second half. Top of the circle, Pittman, right-hand side to Webb. He'll work with the left-hand dribble, center the offense back up for Boyle County. Swings it back right side to Pittman. Motley on him. Free throw line to Driver. Works on a 10. Driver powers his way in. Spins to his left. Puts it up. Missed the floater off the backboard. Good move by Seneca. Couldn't finish. Rebound taken by a 10. Quickly down the court. Domitian lays it up and in. Challenge Ethan Milburn. Got it to spin home. Graham Domitian's got 5. 33-25 DCA. Back by 8. Again, last time Boyle County lost back-to-back district games. Happened a long time ago, and Seneca Driver finishes underneath the basket, and he's fouled, and Seneca heads to the line for a three-point play. It's on Dre Motley. It's Motley's first. It is DCA's first, and Seneca Driver heads to the line. It was fun, Tim, watching at the end of the game. Official saying something to Sawyer Pittman. I don't know what that was about. But at the end of the game, even after a loss yesterday, Boyle County lost to Danville 53-50. 3 kids that were actually Danville Schools kids ran up to Seneca Driver. Free throw is no good. Michaels grabs the rebound and just wanted to shake his hand, see him up close and in person. Seneca had a big smile on his face, shook all 3 of their hands, talked to him for a second, then headed back to the locker room, even after a loss. All the kids looking up to Seneca Driver, number 1 tight end in his class, in the class of 2027. Tatisman up top to Domitian. Domitian swings it right side to Eli Perez. And when Seneca got here, he headed to the concession stand, walked right back behind Jack, and Jack gave him a fist bump as he made his way to the concession stand. A 10 driving right hand, knocked out of a 10's hands, out of bounds. It's off of like a 10. And Boyle County has it.
Well, it's good to see Jack's over his nervousness of approaching Seneca.
Yeah, after a football game earlier this year, I told Jack, go up and say hi to him. And he was just a nervous wreck. I don't know, can I do that? Am I allowed to do that? Yeah, you can do that. Seneca Driver hands it off to Wheeler, straight on 3. Misses too hard. Eli Perez has the board on the right side after the long shot by Owen Wheeler came off the back rim. Graham Domitian down low to Michaels. Michaels spins to his right, stops. Trying to get Milburn in the air. Milburn doesn't bite. Michaels now fall-away jumper. Misses. Rebound tapped around. And it is out of bounds and stays with DCA. Tell you what, Michaels is just such a gritty player, right? He never gives up on a play. He was trying to find some sort of glimmer of hope to get a shot off. Finally did. Didn't give up on the rebound. Knocked it off of Boyle County. And DCA will keep it. Domitian, right side to Michaels. Stops again. Milburn on him. Back up top to Perez to a 10 left wing. Driver picks him up late. A 10's 3 is nowhere near. It's out of bounds. And Driver's big body flying at a 10. Got Lake a 10 just off of that three-point attempt. We've seen games this season where Boyle County has given up lots of points. Again, that 25-point fourth quarter versus Southwestern was a killer, and that loss to Southwestern at Boyle County earlier this season. Driver to his right off the glass, missed it. Great move again by Seneca, but couldn't finish. Michaels goes to Domitian in the front court. No look pass down low for a 10, and Driver back behind the play, knocked it out of bounds, and DCA's headmaster Jim Ward grabs that loose basketball. Tosses it to the official. 3 officials on the floor for this 45th district regular season game. First matchup, the first of 2 between Boyle and DCA this year. They'll play again at Boyle County later on in the season. Left corner, Datisman, down low to Michaels on the right block. Stops, fall away, right-hand hook, goes in. There were Michaels, he can play basketball. Again, homeschooled last year, came to DCA this year. Wanted to play some meaningful basketball his senior year. He's doing that now, and he leads DCA in points per game at 16.1. Here's Harper Webb. Webb stops, turns around, goes to Wheeler. Wheeler weaves his way in the lane with a left hand finish, and actually was finished by Seneca Driver. Busick thought it was goaltending. Kind of looked like it was, but Driver gets credit for the finish. He's got 6 points in this third quarter. Perez on the right-hand side, up top to Domitian. Thought about a long 3 around the Michaels screen. Will bounce it down low to Michaels. Underneath the basket, Milburn picks him up, back up top to Graham Domitian. He fakes a 3, left-hand drive. Webb cuts him off. And Domitian looking down low for a 10, right block, turnaround jumper, good. 12 for Lake a 10, his first points in the third quarter.
for a big guy, 10's got such a soft touch on that. It's and that's what a lot of the college coaches are going to see.
Webb, right block, challenges Dominion, gets it off the window. Harper Webb with 13. Two teams basically trading buckets now.
Yeah, and those two guys have been going hard at it the whole game.
It's been 6 points to 8 points to 6 points to 8 points this entire third quarter. It's a 6-point lead for the Rebels, for DCA right now. Boyle County has cut it down to 6. Here's Michaels up top. Over to a 10, straight on, he fires a 3. Rolls off the rim, Driver crashes into Eli Perez and grabs the rebound. Over to Wheeler. Wheeler, left-hand side, Webb, long 3, short. Rebound, though, right back to Webb. His fall-away jumper on the follow is no good. Rebound tapped up in the air. Wheeler keeps it into Boyle County. Goes to Driver, who slams it home. And I think he's fouled in the process. No, it's a timeout for Boyle County. Either way, what a take and a finish by Seneca Driver with a two-hand slam. And Boyle County wants a timeout, 37-33. It is a 30-second or a full? Did we see? I think it's a 30-second. We'll take a 30 just to be safe. Back in 30 on the Hometown Radio Network.
At Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors. Since 1949 at Stuart Powell, we make it easy. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the bypass in Danville or online at stuartpowell.com.
Start 2026 with Danville Bike and Footwear. In January, get $20 off our basic bike tune-up and $30 off our standard tune-up. Experience our expanded selection of running and trail shoes, winter running apparel, and high-performance socks. Did you know that Danville Bike and Footwear hosts group runs every Monday and Thursday evenings at 6:30? Come run with us. Take charge of the new year with a new you and visit Danville Bike and Footwear, where adventure and comfort ride together. Located in downtown Danville next to City Hall.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote.
DCA basketball 37-33. Lucas Akers just picked up his second foul, and the Warriors have it on their side of the court with a baseline toss into Lake of 10 in the left corner. Down low to Michaels. Michaels pushes his way into the paint, puts it in, and he finishes, and Ben Michaels is so polished down low. But how many times do we see him do that Monday night against Southwestern? Able to absorb contact, put it in. It's number 3 on Akers, and a chance at 3 for Mr. Michaels.
You're right. He's a pretty player. That's where he gets most of his points at, is right up underneath the rim, down in the paint. He'll beat with you, bang with you.
Free throw by Michaels is pure, 81.1% from the line. Coming into the game, Lake of 10 had the team lead at free throw percentage, 81.2. Michaels at 81.1, a tenth of a percentage behind him. Sexton goes to Driver on the right wing. Driver goes back to Wheeler, left-hand side to Webb. Webb spins around to 10, looking back to Driver. Pass knocked out to Akers. Thought about a 3. He'll take one dribble in. Ball knocked up in the air, and we have a foul on Danville Christian Academy. Right as that loose ball was coming to Lake of 10. That was going to be on Ben. Was it on Michaels? Is it on Michaels? Okay, yeah. Ben Michaels second. I was looking, because Michaels was down the floor, but I guess he was the one that reached in that popped the ball loose, and he was leaking down the court, trying to get down there for an easy layup. Right corner, Wheeler has the basketball. Here's Sexton. Sexton crossover back to Webb in the right corner. Right block to Driver. Fakes one way, spins the other. Fall aways. Good. Woo, what a move by Seneca Driver, who's got 10 in the third quarter, 12 for the game. A 10, right corner. He'll drive baseline, blows by, and a two-hand slam for Lake of 10. Driver has one, a 10 has one. It's 42-35. Sexton. Driver, free throw line. Now he'll work on a 10. Spins to his left. Blocked away by a 10 over there. Coach Haddix makes the catch on the baseline, but Driver's fouled, and it's going to be on Lake of 10. That's number 1 on Lake, and sends Driver to the line. I like what I'm seeing, a Driver versus a 10 battle here, Tim.
Yeah, we got the Driver at 10. We got the Dominion Webb battle. We've got both of these two going on. These guys have kind of been at it the whole time. Driver was out for a little bit in the first half.
First one for Driver's good.
He was out without trouble the first half there, but, he's back in now. He stayed, pretty clean with the fouls, and, this is a fun matchup.
Seneca Driver, 58.3% from the line coming into the game. Missed his second free throw, and a 10 clears the rebound for Danville Christian Academy. Rebound number 5 for Lake. Far side to Dre Motley. In transition, he stops, goes to a 10. In the corner, fakes a 3. He'll drive baseline, no look pass to Michaels, who got 2 guys in the air. And then with a right-hand hook off the window, it's a Whitaker Bank shot for Ben Michaels. 13 for Michaels, 44-36. Warriors now back by 8. They led by 8 at halftime, 31-23. Sexton straight on 3, misses everything, and Webb tries to save it in, and he cannot. And Sexton hearing it below us from the DCA fan sections. They chant air ball at him, and Ethan Milburn is going to check in for Boyle County. Collier Sexton will check out. Milburn's a good baseball player for Boyle County's baseball team. Head coach Adam Blair, the 12th region champions last year. Beat Westchester in that 12th region championship game. Michaels down low to Motley. Motley right block to Perez. Back over to Michaels. Michaels looking for a 10. It's off his fingertips. Michaels just threw it too hard for him.
Yeah, 10's kind of saying it's my fault there. I mean, it's kind of the thing of like a quarterback and receiver. Hey, if I hit you in the hands, catch it. And,
Yeah.
But yeah, it came a little hard at him, and kind of gives Bull County a chance at the ball now.
Here's Harper Webb. Driver, see what Driver's got. Crossover, blows by a 10, slam it home, Seneca. And he hits the floor very hard after the play with a 2-hand flush. Now DCA has numbers. Midian, Motley, left corner, wide open 3. Misses everything, but Michaels follows. Well, you know, we mentioned a 10 versus Seneca driver. Now it's been Michaels really versus Seneca driver. Michaels is pouring it in here in the third quarter. He's got 9 in the third quarter alone, 15 for the game. Driver straight on, blocked by a 10. Rebound comes out and was tapped by Dre Motley, trying to get it out to a 10 in front court. It's going to be on Dre Motley. Motley's down on the floor, writhing in pain, and picks up the foul, and Motley doesn't want to come out of the game. And Busick has already sent Bradshaw to the scorer's table. Motley now holds his lower back as he comes to the bench. Maybe the adrenaline let him get, the pain out of him there for a second, but then he heads to the bench, and seems to be a little bit injured.
Well,
walks down.
He's a competitor, too. I mean, he gives it all. He's usually all over the floor. And, yeah, is Dre a senior right now?
He is a senior, yes.
Okay, yeah.
And you got Ben Michaels, you got Lake of 10, you got Dre Motley, who are all seniors for DCA. Along with, those are the 3 seniors. Sorry about that. Left wing, Pittman has the basketball. I was going to say Dadisman. Dadisman's just a junior. Pittman, right-hand floater in the paint. There you go. Sawyer Pittman hasn't scored since the first quarter. Rebels need to get him going. He's got 4, 46-40, back to a 6-point lead. Again, it's been 8-6, 8-6. We mentioned that earlier this quarter. The teams have kind of kept it right there in that margin. Eli Perez with 20 seconds to play as the basketball over his head. DCA by 6. Michaels to a 10 looking down low. A 10 nearly had the chair pulled out from underneath him as he was backing down on Milburn. But the foul's going to be on Ethan Milburn. That's Milburn's 2nd. That is Boyle County's 4th. So one more on either side. They're shooting free throws, but just 15 seconds to play. Michaels in the far corner. A 16 in this game, not in the third quarter. Goes to Dominion. Dominion crossover on Webb. Webb hounds him. Now Dominion shakes by him. Stops, fakes a pass, and lays it in. 7 for Dominion, 1 to play. At the buzzer, Pittman's 3 is good if it goes. It does not. We have played 3 quarters of high school basketball. DCA 48, Boyle County 40. 4th quarter is coming up on the Hometown Radio Network.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if Auto Owners makes sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer.
What is it that makes parents continue to choose Danville Christian Academy for their kids' education?
Hi, my name is Amy. What I love most about DCA is that my children can go to school and worship God each and every single day.
Hello, my name is Jenna, and what I love most about DCA is that my kids are learning their true identity in Christ.
Hi, my name is Brittany, and I love DCA because my kids get a quality education that is Christ-centered.
You can find out firsthand why parents are choosing Danville Christian Academy. Enrolling now for preschool through 12th grade. 48-40 DCA by 8 as we end the third quarter and begin the fourth quarter of play. Remember just 2 weeks ago when DCA lost to Somerset, snapped what was a 17-game home win streak for DCA. Their last home loss before that one was to Woodford County in a season opener in the 2023-24 season, but DCA has come back strong since that loss to Somerset, has not lost a game since then. Beat Spencer County earlier this week, beat Pulaski County last night. Lake Atten and Seneca Driver right in front of us. Having a friendly conversation. Lake wipes off the bottom of his shoes. The two big fellows down there, Tim. Lake at 6'9". Seneca is listed at 6'7". Here's a 10, right wing with a basketball. He's got 12 in this game. Michaels has been the go-to guy. 15 now holds it for DCA. Michaels to Domitian. Domitian back near midcourt. Up top to Michaels. Domitian back to Michaels. Playing hot potato with it. Back to a 10 around the screen. 10 thought about a 3. Goes left wing to Eli Perez. Perez back to Bradshaw around the screen. Had a good look at a 3, but passes it up. Goes to Domitian near side. Back to Bradshaw far side. Up top to Michaels. DCA weaving in and out. Passing the basketball around. 45 seconds off the clock here in the third quarter. Nothing done here offensively for DCA. Domitian, left corner. Backs up on Sawyer Pittman. Back near midcourt. Of course, this will not happen 2 years from now when the KHSA debuts their shot clock. Under a minute into the second quarter now, Domitian drives baseline over to Bradshaw. Fakes a 3. Drives in. Mid-range jumper is short. And it's Seneca Driver who has the rebound for Boyle County. Hands it off to Harper Webb. Webb will drive. Works on Perez. Up top to Seneca. Straight on 3. This is short. Rebound on the floor. And it comes out to Lucas Akers. Over to Driver. Webb's 3. Misses short. Akers has the rebound down low, but we have a foul on the floor. And I think it's on Boyle County. Yeah, it's on Lucas Akers. That's number 4 on Akers. And Danville Christian Academy has the basketball with Graham Domitian. 7 points in this one. Has it into front court here on Coach Inman Court at the Ernest Martin Athletic Complex at the campus of Danville Christian Academy. Eli Perez up top to a 10 long, straight on 3. Book it! He knew it was good, too. Started trotting in the back court as soon as he shot it. 15 for Big Lake at 10. It's back to 11-point lead for DCA, 51-40. Harper Webb, Driver, fumbles the basketball, gets it back on that right wing. Bullies his way into the paint. His fall-away jumper over 10. Rattles in. Seneca's got 15 in this game. Boyle County has scored 17 second-half points. Seneca has got 13 of the 17 in the second half alone. Around the screen, Domitian. Little pick and roll to Michaels. Lost the basketball out of bounds and goes to Boyle County. The longest win streak in this series between Boyle and DCA was the 5 straight that Boyle County won over DCA in the first 5 head-to-head meetings. It means that in their last 7 head-to-head, DCA is 5-2 in their last 7 head-to-head meetings versus Boyle County. Driver puts the ball on the floor, and Lake Atten reaches in and fouls him. Foul on Atten is his second. It is DCA's first. And Motley will check back in. Teams have played just one time in the postseason. It happened back in 2024 when Boyle County beat DCA 52-45 in the 45th District Tournament. And Owen Wheeler throws it in the backcourt and throws it right by Harper Webb. Wheeler says the pass was deflected. The officials say no, it was not. And Wheeler just threw it right by Harper Webb. That's the definition, Tim, of an unforced turnover. Yep. Didn't get more textbook than that. Domitian. Motley, left corner, a 10. Perez on the left wing. Free throw line to Michaels, who spins on Milburn. With a right-hand drive, double team. Michaels splits the double team. Ball knocked out of his hands. Gets it back. Muscles his way in, but missed the putback. Missed the layup, I should say. Pretty good look for Michaels, and just missed it. And Seneca Driver pulls down the board for Boyle County. Webb goes right wing to Owen Wheeler. Down low to Milburn. Around the screen. Puts it up over top of Michaels. Missed it, but Driver will not. 17 for Seneca Driver, 15 in the second half. And Boyle County wants a timeout, 51-44, DCA by 7 with 4:54 to play in this fourth quarter. Give us the sign. Is it a full or a 30? It's a full. We'll take it with them. Back in 1 minute on 103.9 FM, WHIR.
Ready to remodel your home with new kitchen, bath, or lighting, but costs are holding you back? Good news. The Big Deal Store and HometownLive.mat can help you get started with your remodeling dreams. You can now save money on gift certificates to Lux 218 in Danville. You're a new headquarters for luxury remodeling for less. They have a wonderful showroom of ideas to kickstart your home remodeling job this year. Don't let price hold you back. Get true luxury for less at Lux 218. And then get extra savings by buying gift certificates at the Big Deal Store. You can get $100 for half price when you buy 5 or more. So get $1,000 for just $500. For all the details, visit the Big Deal Store and HometownLive.mat. Remodeling just got easier and so much more affordable when you team up with Lux 218 and the Big Deal Store.
51-44, DCA by 7, 4:50 to play in this basketball game. See, Domitian has up his sleeves. He brings the ball into front court and works between his legs and swings it near side to Eli Perez in the corner to Ben Michaels right in front of us. Michaels, Domitian up top to Dre Motley. Motley hands it off to Eli Perez. Deep in the right side, up top to Domitian. Domitian left wing to Lake of 10, fakes a 3. That kind of slow pump fake by Lake of 10 just to see what the defense does. Here's Domitian in the paint. Has Webb tied him up. Going to call Webb for a foul. Jamie Todd is irate. They're going to call Harper Webb with a foul. They're like a clean defensive play from our vantage point happening right in front of us. Webb reaching in and thought they were going to get a tie up there, Tim.
Yeah, that or a walk. I mean, it's...
One or the other would have been better than what was called. Now DCA wants a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout, and we'll keep it right here. Mentioned DCA fresh off that win last night over Pulaski County, 62-43. Boyle County played last night as well, 53-50, losing to Danville. Rebels were undone by what was basically that long run, early midway or so to the third into the early portion of the fourth quarter. It was a 22-3 run that Danville had in that game to beat Boyle County for the first time in their last 9 tries. Boyle County, that accompanied by the fact that they shot just 5 of 27 yesterday from three-point range. And for a team that shoots and hits threes at a 33% clip, going 5 of 27 ain't going to cut it. We talked about the girls banner, Tim, that's hung up, that Sweet 16 Final Four banner. New boys banner also hangs up on the left side facing us, signifying DCA as the 2025 Boys 12th Region Champions. Just hung those banners up. Freshly new, can still smell the new paint on them. Michaels in the paint, goes left wing to a 10. Driver picks him up. He'll drive right hand, finger roll high if the glass is no good. And the rebound comes out to Owen Wheeler, who's fouled by Ben Michaels underneath the basket. Foul is number 3 on Michaels. Well, Michaels has 3. On Boyle County side, Akers has 4. Those are the only players in this game with more than 3 fouls. And where Michaels went down, there's going to be a pause in action as the DCA basketball manager comes out and wipes the sweat clean off the floor. And the DCA student section below us chants MVP at him.
So, you know, they've got those new banners up. Now I'm just kind of waiting for them to update their 1,000-point scores there.
Yeah. They have Titus Boyd's name still blank. Titus is a 2,000-point scorer. Of course, got to put Grace Bugwa up there as well. Seneca driver, crossover, drives in, two-hand slam, and a 10 was late to react, and driver flushed it through. 51-46, Rebels trail by 5. Here's a 10, he'll drive baseline, lays it up, no foul call, lots of contact. Now there is a late foul call, as the 10 was already laying on the ground by the time the whistle blew.
I'm really surprised 10 didn't try to take it to the rim on that one and bring the rim down. But Seneca, he's gotten a 10 on his hip twice when he's had those drives and dunks, and a 10 just can't recover from it.
That's foul number 3 on Ethan Milburn and sends a 10 to the line, 15 in tonight's game for Lake of 10. Bends at the knees. First free throw is good. You see 10 got a full offer from Campbellsville University to go play there if he'd like to play on the collegiate level there at Campbellsville. I'm sure some more offers are coming for him. Second free throw is good. He's got 17. He leads DCA in scoring. Drivers 19, leads all scorers. DCA a little full court press here. Wheeler takes the pass from Sawyer Pittman. Warriors lead 53-46 with 3:44 to play, trying to give Boyle County their second consecutive 45th district loss. Driver has had all the answers in the second half for the Rebels. Wheeler goes back to Driver, slings it over in the corner to Akers, who checks in with 4 fouls. Looking back for Pittman, who makes the catch after the deflected pass by Domitian. Pittman swatted away by a 10. Rebound comes out to Wheeler, who circles back in the far corner. Wheeler baseline drive, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Boyle County. BCA's won 3 straight. This is just their second 3-plus game win streak of the season. Again, their offense has played well. They've had 70-plus in 6 of their 14 games. They've had 60-plus in 11 of their 14 games. And like Boyle County, they played some close ones this year. 3 losses by a total of 14 points. Look at Sawyer Pittman cut across the lane and hit about a 15-foot fadeaway jumper. Pittman's got 6. 53-48, 3:05 to play in the fourth quarter, and a good one here at the Ernest Martin Athletic Complex. Eli Perez, left hand cut off by Owen Wheeler. Down low to Michael, spins, falls down with the basketball. It's a walk. Good defense by Lucas Akers, again, who has 4 fouls and didn't give up any ground on Michaels, and Michaels just fell down, tripped up.
Yeah, Lucas Akers and Owen Wheeler both converged on him. I think Michael, well, he wasn't expecting Wheeler coming up, and he just got his feet tangled up.
And here is Owen Wheeler. Slowly brings the ball in the front court. He averages 11.6 a game. He's not scored tonight. Wheeler around the screen, goes to Pittman in the corner, fakes a 3, drives on Domitian. Blocked away by Domitian, who saved it in, but no, he did not. Stepped on the baseline. Thought he got it over to Perez, but he stepped on the baseline out of bounds. And the Rebels will keep a good defense, though, by Graham Domitian. Going to be Sawyer Pittman, who will inbound it on the baseline for Boyle County. Bounce pass to Wheeler in the corner, fakes a 3. Motley blows by him. Picked up now Perez. Up top to Harper Webb, who drives right hand. Knocked out of his hands, taken away by Eli Perez in the front court. He lobs it down low to a 10. A 10 stops and is fouled from behind. Is it on Akers or Driver? I think it's on Akers. And that's number 5 on Lucas Akers. His day is done. Thought it better to foul the 10 than to give up a layup, and Lucas Akers heads towards the bench, and Ethan Milburn will check in for him. Akers fouls out with 6 points. DCA is 8 for 9 from the free throw line tonight. First free throw by a 10 is good. Bounces off the rim a couple of times, and it's happy to find its home. We talked about Michaels and Driver, who went at it in that third quarter with a scoring barrage. Got a text message in from Jerry Farmer, who said they played on the same Little League baseball team together. I've heard Jerry say Ben Michaels was a phenomenal baseball player. I mean, really good baseball player. And him and Driver were on the same baseball team, Little League, together that won the championship. And, I mean, that had to have been a really good team with Seneca and Ben Michaels on it. Timeout by DCA. It's a 30-second timeout, 55-48. DCA by 7 with 2:28 to play in the fourth quarter. Back in 30 on the Hometown Radio Network.
At Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors. Since 1949 at Stuart Powell, we make it easy. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the bypass in Danville or online at stuartpowell.com.
Maybe it was a full timeout. I didn't know if it was or not. I didn't see the official, so I said better safe than sorry. We'll take a 30-second timeout, but we'll let the timeout conclude here. 55-48, and Teams have essentially traded baskets the entire second half. Will County has not been closer than, I don't think, 5 points in the second half, and DCA has not led by more than 8, I don't think, in the second half. I mean, it's just been back and forth the entire second half here. Seneca Driver, Lake of 10 have gone at it. Ben Michaels and Seneca Driver have gone at it. You mentioned Graham Domitian, Harper Webb at times tonight. It's been fun individual matchups to watch inside the game of basketball, which is obviously played 5-on-5, but been fun to watch some of these individual matchups go at it. Here's Harper Webb in the front court. Eli Perez is on him. DCA man-to-man defense. Deep on the left-hand side, Seneca Driver. Driver's played every minute of this game. His mid-range jumper's too hard. Rebound in the air comes out to Dre Motley. Right place, right time. Ball tapped right to him as Driver and a 10 met mid-air trying to grab that rebound. Perez near side, Michaels in the corner. A big third quarter, but scoreless in the fourth. Right side to 10, over to Domitian, around the screen. Graham Domitian lobs it to Lake of 10, trying to follow and finish over top of Ethan Milburn. The ball's tapped up in the air, and the Rebels have it. Webb goes to Driver on the right wing. Left-hand side, Pittman fakes a three. Michaels bites his floater in the paints. No good. Rebound taken by Ben Michaels for Danville Christian Academy. There's Graham Domitian in the front court. 1:30 to play, 90 seconds to go. DCA by 7. They go to Perez. Perez drives in, steps around. Ethan Milburn lays it up and in. Perez had 2 quick buckets in the first quarter, has not scored since then. It's a 9-point DCA lead, 1:15 to play. Here's Owen Wheeler, drives in, bobble the basketball, gets it back, works on Motley, bullies his way in, left hand layup is no good, but Driver follows. Nobody blocked him out, and an easy 2-hand flush for Seneca Driver. And we have a 30-second timeout for Jamie Todd. And Sean Busick talking with the official, I think maybe thought that was a goaltending. Maybe they had that one in the first half, and he thought the same thing. Driver following a missed shot by Boyle County that he flushed in with 2 hands. Goaltending wasn't called there, wasn't called here either. With 1:07 to play, 57-50, DCA leads.
I'd say I think this game might be the most slams we've seen in a high school game between Lake and Seneca. I mean, those guys, anything around the rim, they're going up and getting it or dunking it.
Will County's already done something that has not been done much on DCA this season. They've hit the 50-point mark. This is just the 5th time in 15 games that someone has hit the 50-point mark on Danville Christian Academy. Here's Eli Perez has the basketball on the baseline. See how long Boyle County tries to force turnovers before they start fouling. Right there, Sawyer Pittman had the ball hit him right in his hands. It would have been an easy turnover, but he dropped the basketball, hit him in the shoe, and it rolled out of bounds. Next foul for Boyle County is their 5th, would give DCA free throws. The Warriors only have 3 fouls. Eli Perez in backcourt, up the court to Motley, who leaked wide open, laid it up high off the glass, missed it. And there's a follow by Lake of 10, right over top of Seneca Driver. There's another one, Tim. Just mentioned it. How many dunks and follows we're going to have, and Driver and a 10 are doing it all by themselves. Baseline cut by Pittman was taken away the passing lane, and Webb settles for a 2-point jump shot. He misses it short. Rebound is on the floor. A 10 had it, and I think he got pushed from behind. He did, by Owen Wheeler. That's Wheeler's 3rd, and that should give a 10 free throws. Yeah, it will. A 10's walking down to the free throw line.
Yeah, and he's been in a lot this game, so he's making a slow walk.
Yeah, he's taking his time. Now, he could probably make it from the far side of the court to the other free throw line in 4 steps if he wanted to. I mean, he's got a long stride. He can cover some ground like a 10 can. First free throw for Lake. Good. Hadn't missed a free throw tonight. Was looking at his career points earlier tonight, Tim. He's nearing the 900-point mark. He more than likely is going to hit that 1,000-point mark in his career in just over 2 seasons played for DCA. Second free throw is no good. Warriors by 10. 42 to play. Webb will hesitate, drive in, blocked by a 10 on that right block. Michaels trying to grab the rebound, loses it out of bounds with Milburn pressuring him. It's going to stay with Boyle County with 36 and a half to play. Here's Harper Webb. Webb kicks it in up top to Wheeler. Fakes a three, steps in. Right wing three, good. First points for Owen Wheeler. Comes at the 32-second mark in the fourth quarter, and Jamie Todd calls a timeout. It's 60-53, DCA by 7. It's a full timeout. Back in 1 minute on the Hometown Radio Network.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if auto owners make sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer at 236-6686.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top-quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville, Danville.
32.1 to play. DCA basketball leading by 7. It's Graham Domitian who has it and throws it into Dre Motley, who gets in the front court uninhibited. And Boyle County will foul him near sideline in front of the student section. Foul is on Ethan Milburn. That's Milburn's fourth. And we mentioned coming into the game, Motley has not attempted many free throws. Coming in, he had attempted 4 the entire season.
Wow.
He's 4 for 4 from the line tonight. Which, of course, started off the season on the bench with Eli Perez starting. Then Perez got hurt. Motley thrust into the lineup. He's now 5 for 5 from the line tonight. And then started tonight, Motley did, with Cole Dadisman coming off the bench. And Cole hasn't played many minutes in tonight's game. Second free throw is good. 6 for Motley, all from the line. Here's Owen Wheeler in the front court. Slings it back to Harper Webb. The Rebels need some three-point shots. See if Milburn attempts one. He does not. He drives. Now kicks it to Pittman. Pittman will drive in. Challenges Michaels. Missed it, but he's fouled. With 17.9 to play.
Yeah, it really kind of makes you wonder about Cole. I mean, if he's not feeling good, if he's, hurt a little bit, because he's usually pretty solid. Solid inside, rebound, scoring.
He averages just under 8 points a game and just over 5 rebounds a game. Free throw for Pittman's good. Fire Pittman has 7. Pittman spins the basketball, wipes his hands in his shorts, dribbles it 3 times, and hits both free throws. 62-55. Michaels has it in backcourt, and he's fouled. I believe it's Webb who's going to pick up foul number 2 and send Ben Michaels to the line. I've told this story before, but DCA comes on the morning show every other Friday, and he'd bring different people and different classes in for that radio segment on the morning show on WHIR. And Ben Michaels came in before the season began as a part of a class that he was in. He'll take the first free throw here and hits it. And he introduced himself and said, "Hey, my name's Ben Michaels, and, I play basketball." I didn't know who Ben Michaels was. I've called DCA basketball games for the last 40 years or so. Thinking, well, who's Ben Michaels? I've called a lot of games. He says he's a senior. I've never seen him on the floor before. DCA is happy to have him. 17 in this game for Michaels. A 9-point Warrior lead. Pittman goes to driver, fakes a left wing 3. He'll take it in and slam it home with one hand. 64-57 with 3 to play. Domitian goes to Perez. DCA moves to 3-0 in the district. Boyle County drops to 2-2. And the Rebels have lost back-to-back district games for the first time since the 2018-2019 season. Final score, DCA 64, Boyle County 57. Back in 3 minutes on the Hometown Radio Network.
This is Steve Bertram. The Hometown Radio Network is your connection with local, state, and national sport. From daily sportscasts to live coverage of football, basketball, baseball, auto racing, and more, it's all on the Hometown Radio Network on WHIR FM and AM, WHBN FM and AM, Z105, WRNZ FM, and online at hometownlive.net. The Hometown Radio Network, your place to go for sports news and live broadcasts.
garage. When that time comes and you need an electrician, plumber, someone to fix your heating and air, or garage door care, Kentucky Service Company is your professionals for serving real needs and fixing real problems. Expect clear communication, fair pricing, and craftsmanship you can trust. The KSE family brand includes Fire Stretcher, Heating and Air, Hearst, Electric and Plumbing, and newly added Easy Open Garage Doors. These companies are built on